Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nashahida binti Rosli. My metric number 1231399. Today, I will present about the professional ethic in the Islamic work ethic framework. In this challenging era of globalization, professional ethic has become a growing concern as the success of an organization depends not only on technical skill but also on the ethical value practice. In Islam, professional ethic is the considered an act of worship when performed with the right intention and in accordance with Sharia principle. Core values such as trust, honesty, and sincerity form the foundation of a harmonious and competitive work culture. This assignment combine both theoretical and practical approach, including an interview with an official at Nilai District Police Headquarters IPD Nilai to demonstrate how Islamic work ethic can be applied holistically in the workplace.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aiman Hakim bin Kamarul, number metric 1232914. Today I want to talk about theoretical part, profession and professional. A profession is a specialized field of work that demands formal education, theoretical knowledge, and adherence to established ethical standards. It serves the public interest and is regulated by professional bodies to ensure consistent, responsible, and competent practice. Fields such as medicine law, engineering, education, and public relation are considered professions because they require years of training and a deep of sense of duty. A professional, on the other hand, is an individual who not only possesses the necessary qualification and skills but also demonstrates integrity, discipline, and a commitment to ethical conduct. Professionals are expected to uphold the dignity of their field through accountability, honestly, and consistent quality in service. Second part is professional ethics. Professional ethics are the moral standards that guide professionals in their decision making and behavior at work. This ethic often outlined in formal codes by governing bodies include principles like honesty, fairness, confidentiality, and responsibility. In public relation, ethical conduct is especially crucial due to the role practitioners play in shaping public perception and managing sensitive information. Violations such as misinformation or breach of trust can have serious consequences for quality and society. Therefore, professionals must maintain ethical behavior, pursue lifelong learning, and act in the public's best interest to foster trust, credibility, and respect in their field.
My name is Ahmad Haikal bin Muhammad Khairi. My metric number is 1231395. On this slide, I'm going to explain the core function of professional code of ethics based on the article 2034 NCDA Code of Ethics. There are five main purposes. First, it clarifies ethical responsibilities, helping both professionals and clients have a shared understanding. Second, it upholds the highest ethical standards, supporting the organization mission. Third, it guides ethical behavior, helping members act professionally and responsibly. Fourth, it serves as a practical guide during ethical dilemmas, especially when the client of profession interests are at risk. And fifth is educate client, helping them understand their right and what to expect from the professional relation. In the real work practice, this code is not just a set of rules, it's a protective framework that supports ethical decision making. It encourages professionals to act with integrity, competence, and respect, while honoring core values like autonomy, beneficence, and accountability. Ultimately, it helps ensure client welfare and preserve public trust in the profession. Next, we move to professional value based on the article Human Resource Ethic and Professionalism and Islamic Perspective. According to their work, professionalism is not only about skill or knowledge, it's deeply embedded in moral and ethical values. Specifically, these draw from Islamic teaching. These values are modeled after the character of Prophet Muhammad and include: first is amanah and trustworthiness, meaning we carry out our responsibilities with sincerity and care. Second is siddiq or honesty, being truthful in all professional interactions. Third is fatona or intelligence, referring not only to IQ but also emotional wisdom. And lastly is tabligh or communication, conveying information with clarity and honesty. In Islam, work is viewed as a form of worship, so ethical behavior becomes part of our spiritual duty. When organizations embrace this value, they build culture of accountability, compassion, and respect, which uplift both individual and collective performance. Ultimately, maintaining this value leads to decisions that are not only effective but also ethically sound and spiritually fulfilling, benefit, benefiting both society and the individual.
My name is Nur Asia binti Kamarul Zaman. My matric number is 1231408. Okay, I want to tell about barriers on getting professional service. The barriers have several barriers on getting professional service. First, weakness of the individual. The individual lacks appreciation for work, which is the individual lacks focus of work. Next, weak in having good work ethics. That's mean the individual weak in having good work ethic in their work. Okay, greed and leverage, one of the under weakness of the individual, because leverage give them lose focus on the work. Next, weakness second, weakness of the system and procedure, lack of transparency in an organization. The individual or the organization lacks of transparency in organization, which is the individual not being honest in the work of the work in organization. Next, enforce the law, which is the organization and the individual lacks about the law in the organization. Okay, third, the culture in organization cannot be taken lightly or underestimated by employees or superiors. That's mean the individual not care about the other people in the organization. Next, afraid to report. That's mean a person or other people afraid to report when they see something wrong or something wrong in the organization and afraid to report on supervisors. For leadership, less exemplary will only damage their own image and professionalism. As a supervisor, we need to be perform and not less exemplary only damage our own image or professionalism. Okay, next, Sharia as the conclusive solution to professional ethics problem. Have several way about the Sharia as the conclusive solution. First, expression of operation, which is Islam also clear and specific. So Islam does not teach about the separation of religions, affairs, and life affairs. That means Islam not separate about dunya and akhirah. Okay, second, ihsan means quality, closely related to professionals. Have three main things about ihsan. First is ikhlas an-niyah, sincere intention. Any word what we do, we should have niyah, and do the word sincere. Second, itqa and al-aman, neatness in word. Third, jawadat al-adab, complete carefully and complete the maintenance of word. Next, kafa'ah means ability, expertise and skills in the field of work that is done or acquired through education, training, and experience. Which is when we choose someone to handle business, we should choose someone, the right person. In the hadith, when a business is in the hadith from riwayat al-Bukhari, when a business is handed over to someone who is not an expert, then watch out for its destruction. So riwayat al-Bukhari. So next, work ethics, work motivation. So work ethics as a motivation for employees. Islam strongly encourage every Muslim to work hard and be capable in carrying out many tasks and responsibility. So work ethic can describe as employees should do the work very hard, do the work as a responsibility. Next, awfu bil al-unqud, keep the promise. A person who keeps his promise through a contract. To maintain commitment is to make a contract is business, agreement, cooperation, and so on. Which is the organization should have a promise with the employees through contract. Next, trust and spirit of work. Trust and spirit of work, one of part from Sharia and conclusive solution.
Now, we move to the practical part, but let me introduce myself first. My name is Madiha binti Muhammad Bukhari and my metric number is 1231409. Alright, based on the interview with Ustazah Zaira binti Muhammad, who served as an Assistant Islamic Affairs Officer at IPD Nilai, we found that Islamic values such as honesty, integrity, kindness, and consultation are practiced in their daily work. It is because, firstly, police officers show integrity by dressing neatly, being on time, and following the rules. They are also honest when writing reports and making fair decisions, as Islam teach Muslims to be trustworthy and responsible. Secondly, the values of trust and care are shown through concern for the welfare officer. For example, they are given maternity leave, compassionate leave, and support for family-related issues. Although IPD Nilai does not have in-house counselling, they take the initiative to refer certain cases to the Negeri Sembilan Police Headquarters quarters, which is IPK or IPD Seremban. This shows that officer mental and emotional well-being is still a priority for them. Thirdly, the value of shura, which is discussion or consultation, is practiced through meeting held every Monday. These meetings are chaired by the district police chief or his assistant, where various issues, tasks, and work planning are discussed openly. All officers are given the opportunity to share opinions and suggest improvement for the benefit of all. On top of that, officers also receive training related to their job scope, such as patrol procedure, case handling, and others. The purpose of this training is to enhance their skill, understanding, and efficiency in daily duties. This reflects Islamic values that encourage seeking knowledge, consultation in important matters, and collective decision making. Moreover, seeking work as a form of worship brings a good feeling to the job. When officers do their work for the sake of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, they are more honest and hardworking even when the job is difficult or dangerous. Indirectly, this belief gives them strong inner motivation. In conclusion, IPD nilai show how Islamic values are used in their work culture. These values not only improve their job performance but also shape good character among the officers, making them more respected by the community. That's all from me, and I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Safiyah binti Wan Aziz. My number matric is 1231396. So I will continue with a practical part. The first one about approach to address inefficient service. Internal discussion between officers and members. Religion officers act as mediators for internal issue. For example, at the Nilai police station, when there are problems between staff, they talk about it together. So, religion officers like Ustazah help people when they feel sad, tired, or have problems, and they solve problem in a good way. Next, emphasize on character building like praying together, daily tazkirah, and spiritual programs. So that can help make the staff more hardworking and more disciplined. Religion officers also give courses to teach Islamic values. For example, before Hari Raya Haji, they give talks about sacrifice to remind people about responsibility. Next, about handling for working performance. Employees with low performance are sent to training. If a police officer does not do their job well, like being lazy or always making mistakes, they are sent to a training course to help them improve. The training is different for each person. It depends on what the person which is needs. For example, if someone lazy, the training help them to be more hardworking. If someone does not know how to do their jobs, the training teach them about how to do. And for information, no seat time for the training. It does not happen every week or month. It only happens when needed. The training usually happens at police training centers like Pulapo in Cheras and also in another place. Next, main challenge at IPD Police Nilai is high work pressure. Police officers have a lot of work and sometimes not enough time to rest. Their job is very busy and stressful. Second, limited human resources. There are not enough police officers to handle all the work. So each officer has to do more than usual. Third, changing community expectation. People now expect more from the police. They want faster help and better service. This makes the job even harder, so that the consequences are loss of focus because of the pressure. Some officials cannot focus well on their work, and also about mental emotion stress. This is because too much work and also pressure can make officers feel like tired, sad, and also stressed. Next, about promoting respect and honesty. Respect show through range-based greetings. Lower ranking official call their senior sir. This show respect according to the organization structure. This is because to fair treatment of position. But even though there are different ranks of position, everyone is treated fairly and kindly, no matter their position. Next, about honestly inward, which is Islamic value are nurtured. Good Islamic values are always encouraged, such as trust, kindness, mutual respect, and also promote this value through daily tazkirah. This value are shared every morning through short talks and advice by religion official. Maksudnya kat sini, mereka ini akan sampaikan tentang nilai-nilai Islam ni uh, ataupun mereka akan memperingatkan kepada pekerja-pekerja ini pada setiap pagi. Yang kita panggil sebagai short talks tadi. Uh, di mana untuk sentiasa memperingatkanlah kepada mereka tentang nilai-nilai Islam untuk mereka terapkan di dalam pekerjaan mereka. After that, about disciplinary measures. They will be take action based on severity. For minor offense, for example, coming late to work, so that official will get a verbal or written warning. For moderate offense, if the mistake is more serious, like being careless, so that they may be suspended from duty for a while. For serious offense, it will involve a bigger issue like abuse of power, so that the official might be demoted or fined. But in IPD Police Nilai, they not only punishment but also guide. Not punish straight away. Before that, religion officials will give advice and guidance to help them release their mistake and also change for the better. So the last one is about Islamic work ethics and professionalism. Islamic ethics as foundation for high performance. The key of values practice are trust, security, passion, and responsibility. Next, the work seen as worship, which is greater commitment, evident when members are priorities prayer, maintain good conduct, and also show discipline, and also show punctuality. So that's all for me. Thank you.
After reviewing both the article and the interview, we can see that they approach professional ethics from two different but complementary perspectives. The article emphasized the theoretical side of ethics. It highlights structure codes like the NCDA Code of Ethics and also refers to Islamic values such as Amanah, Siddiq, and Fatona. It views work as a form of worship and ethical behavior as a part of one's devotion to God. However, the article mostly remains conceptual with few real-life examples. On the other hand, the interview with Ustazah Zahira at IPD Nilai focuses on the practical side of ethics in daily work life. She shared how Islamic work ethics are applied, like being punctual, dressing properly, and fulfilling duties with sincerity. The workplace also supports staff emotionally and spiritually, creating a caring and ethical environment.
In conclusion, both the article and the interview offer helpful and matching view on ethics in a work setting. The article gives a solid base showing that ethics are not only about law or system. They form deep value like honesty, care, and duty, shaping how a person thinks, act, and make choice each day. The interview add value by showing how these ethics take form in daily work, guiding tasks, choice, and how one deals with people. It shows that ethics are not just ideas on paper, but value the guide action and build trust. Together, both sources help us see that a complete professional is not only skilled or smart, but also guided by good value. A person who works with honesty, care, and a sense of duty more meaning to their job and give a better outcome for all. Ethics, when lived and held close, shape better action, better work, and a better life for others.
Thank you for the past presenter. Now I will continue about the conclusion. In conclusion, professional ethics based on Islamic principle plays a vital role in building a work culture rooted in integrity and excellence. The findings show that value like sincerity, trust, and responsibility can be practically implemented in daily work life. Despite ethical challenges in today's modern world, religion guidance help individuals maintain strong moral grounding. Therefore, appreciating Islamic work ethic is essential to producing professionals who are not only competent but also morally upright and trustworthy.